clean eating is ruining your life. And before you laugh it off, I just want to tell you why I stopped eating clean and how it helped me go from this to this. The biggest problem is that it literally becomes a chore. You spend hours every single day in the kitchen cooking rice and struggling to eat it because of how boring it tastes. And once you start eating clean, you quickly start eliminating lots of food you enjoy eating because you heard some experts say it's unhealthy. And before you know it, you only eat eggs, rice, chicken and oatmeal. That was literally my diet when I started lifting. And you can eat like this until you get an invitation to some social gathering. Then you can either cheat on your diet or just not eat anything and not meet your daily caloric intake. You become frustrated. Then you realize how frequently this happens to you. You start avoiding these social occasions altogether. Then finally you start eating healthy for a couple of weeks in a row until one day you crave something. And before you know it, you start cheating on your diet and completely go off track. That's the main problem with eating clean all the time. It just isn't sustainable. Also, to touch on my previous point, once you start eating clean, you very quickly become too conscious about what food you consume and start demonizing certain foods. An awful thing about social media is that you will find a lot of health experts telling you need to stop eating fruit because of sugar or red meat. And before you know it, you literally avoid 95% of food. But the truth is, there are no bad foods out there. Not one single food will make you gain weight or lose fat. Based on research, seed oils aren't bad for you. There are no bad carbs or good carbs. All those processed foods like candy, chocolate or white bread aren't necessarily bad for you. It's just that certain carbs are less filling and have a faster absorption rate. And just because something is processed doesn't mean it's automatically bad for you. Take whey protein for example. It's processed and there's nothing wrong with that. It's a great protein source and I guarantee you eat it and don't pay much attention to it. The poison almost always comes in the dose, which means that you can eat whatever you like and still lose weight or gain muscle. As I said, clean eating all the time just isn't sustainable because you are restricting yourself way too much. And you need to make your diet sustainable because you don't want to binge eat or have cheat days ever. Just fit whatever you want into your daily caloric intake. And the good news is that you can easily do this if you understand two things. Only calories and protein matter. If you're in deficit, you will lose weight. And if you're in a surplus, you will gain weight. And protein is the most important micronutrient because it's necessary for building muscle. If you eat at least 1.6 grams per kilogram body weight, you'll be fine. So tracking calories is literally the cheat code. There are lots of apps out there. I personally use MyFitnessPal if you need a recommendation. Just make sure you hit your daily calorie intake that aligns with your goal and eat enough protein. If you just did those two things, you would reach your goal. You obviously want to eat most of the clean foods in general, but also don't feel like any food should be avoided because of the sake of health. If it fits your macros, you have nothing to worry about. Obviously get your blood work done every couple of months to make sure you're not deficient in any micronutrient. But if you don't avoid any certain food, chances are you probably aren't. I've been eating like this for the past 2 years and my blood work is phenomenal. So just give it a try and thank me later.